But sometimes you see some repairs where people change only the battery pack itself. It's gonna be difficult. So guys, welcome back to iFix Tech. Today we have another challenge. This is a MacBook Pro Max 2023. Last time I tried to change a battery on a MacBook Pro, it was very difficult. Why? Well, because Apple, on the Apple way, again, I'm a certified Apple technician. On the Apple way, for you to change the battery, you need to change the whole thing, pretty much the whole top. It will include all this, which coming with the keyboard. Normally will come top cover, battery, speakers.
Before we continue, I would like to thank Silkland for this ultra high speed HDMI cable. They just released this cable and it's HDMI 2.1. You can even confirm with HDMI.org that it is certified. If you are looking to improve your video quality, this cable is just for you. Not only the quality, but this cable has a beautiful appearance with an aluminum alloy casing and more durable nylon wave. This cable can support 4K at 240, 144 or 120 Hz. Also 4K to 60 Hz. This cable feels solid, doesn't feel anything cheap at all, but also at the same time is flexible. Did I already mention it's HDMI certified? This cable is 48 GB per second, like video streaming using the ARC port, Xbox, PS5, PS4, Roku TV. What I'm gonna do right now is just with my mini PC. Let's see the quality in my monitor. And even though my monitor is not anything expensive, it's just a cheap one, quality looks really nice. Now let's try with my PS5 on a Samsung TV. I'll have to say that I did find quality improve. Even though I was using a good cable before, this one looks even better. I was trying to capture this different, but the phone doesn't make a lot of justice. Like in this case, this is my old cable, and in the next image you will see this is the new cable. Probably you won't see a lot of difference, but let me tell you that when you try to record something with the phone to a screen, it doesn't look that great, but when you see with your eyes, you will notice the difference. Using this cable for a while now, I have to tell you that yes, you will notice the difference on a certified HDMI cable. Silkland has a different size and length for this cable. If you're interested, I will leave the link down below. Now let's continue with the video.
Some other flex cables. Mic is here on the top cover, but sometimes you see some repairs where people change only the battery pack itself. Already I make a video on doing this on previous MacBook models. It was really difficult to do. It was very challenging. Apple, to be honest, by that time didn't make these MacBooks for that purpose. Pretty much they wanted you to change the whole thing when you need to change, let's say, the keyboard, or if you need to change the battery. But you could change only the battery pack itself, but Apple will not sell you this. If you see, this is an OEM battery from Apple. Normally if you get the battery pack itself, you will not get a battery like this. I mean, I could be wrong, but normally I don't see it like this. Here's the thing, this is what I'm trying to prove in this video. I'm not doing a lot of editing, so I will make a lot of mistakes, probably talking or probably doing things. Everything is gonna be here in the video. Here's the thing, if you watch that previous video that I made of replacing the battery in previous model, only the battery pack was very painful, it was very difficult. But now newer MacBooks, this is M3 2023. Also I'm seeing this on 2024, 2025, M4, M5. I'm working with those now, and I have seen that Apple kind of changed probably the way they're thinking. Also something very interesting is that before, let's say if you need to change the motherboard, you also need to change Touch ID. Now this model M4, Apple are trying for you not to do that. If you change the screen, you need to change that little concern. So I've made some video on that before. Now Apple is trying to more repair friendly, because on this time this battery they made it way easier to replace. That's what I'm gonna prove right now. This top case, I'm just doing tests with this one. I have already removed the logic board, screen, pretty much everything is already removed on this one. You don't need to remove all this if you want to remove the battery, at least this model. Previous MacBooks, yes, but these M3s, you don't. Why? If you see this, These are tapes for the battery that now we can remove to remove the battery. Also on the front we have a few more tapes here, but yes, in this case you will need to remove your trackpad, touchpad, whatever you want to call it. You need to remove that. In previous MacBook you won't see none of those tapes. It was just you trying hard to remove the battery, and again you can go watch that video where it was really painful for me trying to do that. I'm gonna try to see if it's really true that Apple is trying to go more repair friendly with their computers. Let's see how easy this is. First of all, I'm gonna remove the tapes from the front. Anyway, trackpad must be removed. Let's see how easy this will be or how hard. Okay, so some of the tool that you might need for this is Pentalo to remove the cover. You will need a T5, T3. Yeah, on Apple you will need like 5 different bits, but if you have iFit tool set, you will have all the tools, all the bits that you need to remove this thing. So thanks to iFix for this. Let's go to try to remove those tapes, and you don't try not to use like metal tools when you close this battery. I can tell for experience they could catch fire. Like you don't want to pinch the battery, you don't want it to get like punctuated with your tool. Try not to do that. I've seen this battery catch fire. Okay, this is the first tape. A trick I'm gonna show you is when you're pulling this, don't pull it like this in the opposite of the battery. Pull it like align with the keyboard, that way this doesn't break. But also if you use a tool like this one, like the black tool, they're all reliable, you can just do this. Because if this tape breaks before you finish removing it, it's gonna be difficult. I could tell. Well, that has happened to me before, and it's very difficult. So first tape is out. Let's go to the second one, and let's use our tool. Okay, yep, now I'm able to pull it. Let's go again to my black tool, black stick. This tool has many names. Tri-over tool has many names. I'm not really sure on this one if it came out all the way. I guess I'm gonna figure out later. Okay, second one, I mean it's the 4. And as you can see, I'm using a metallic tool. Don't do it. I almost forgot. So use this plastic one. If you don't have one of this, well, maybe you can try to open it with your black tool. Try to kind of detach the tape from the battery. That way you can just grab it with your hands and then pull it. Okay. Yep. I hope this one came all the way. I think so. Yeah. So you can see it. The battery kind of, you can see separated from the top on this area. Now let's flip it and go to those on the side. This one, you have the battery more exposed, so be careful. I remember once by mistake, with my screwdriver, I kind of punctuate the battery, and it made contact also with the cover. And yeah, this one, that was when the fire started. You don't want to see that on your computer. Disclaimer: this video is for information purpose, so everything that you do is on your own risk. This tool is becoming really hard for me to grab the tape on this corner here. I think at some point I will have to use this with the metallic end, which I didn't want to use, but I guess just be very careful. Okay. Okay, I was able to grab the tape, but it was very tricky. You wanna insert something inside this area here, and then try to pull it a little bit, and just with one of the tools you can create that separation that you need. I hope that was all the tape inside it. Same thing here. Let's try to do the same. This is a little tricky because this is the speaker and it's right in the middle. And guess what? When you need to remove the speaker on the MacBook, that's when it's really tricky too. So I hope you never have to remove a speaker on your MacBook because it's very tricky. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, I got it. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tapes. Now I have the two from this corner, and well, this side is not 2 actually. Oh boy, yes, it's 2 on each side, so I'm still missing 2 on this side too. I guess I got it. And again, if you get your battery from Apple, as far as I'm aware, you will not get a battery only like this, only like the battery pack itself from Apple. You will never get it like this. You will get the whole thing. But you could get third-party batteries that, yes, they work, they're not original, but they will work on your computer. You could get only the battery pack. I guess that's what Apple is going to. Like, Apple is opening to different, third-party parts, stuff like that, probably because they're making it easy to remove the battery like this. And it's strange that they let you remove the battery like this, but they will not sell you the battery pack only. If anybody knows that the Apple sold you the battery pack only, let me know, because I didn't know. Okay, so I got this one here. Oh boy, it didn't came out all the way, so that'll be trouble. Let's go to the other side in the meantime. I'm on the other side. I got this tape. Try to remove. I don't think it came out all the way too, so this is getting more difficult than expected. I'm gonna show you a little trick. When the tape, like in this case, break before you're able to put it all the way out, try to, sometimes you're able to see the tape, like on this case, probably you see a little bit of the tape here. When you see that, with one of your tools, you can reach the tape and just try to flip around. Normally that tape will it will attach to your tool, and it should be able to just flip it around and finish removing those tapes. If you are not able to reach those tapes, then you can just drop some isopropylic alcohol under the battery, just a few drops, and that should be able to soften the tapes. Just wait like two minutes probably, and you should be able to just remove the battery. But I'm trying to do it the Apple way, because that other way I have already tried. Believe me, you don't want to go through it. Okay, I almost finished taking off that remaining tape, and you'll know that it's all done when this battery is pretty much loose. On this side here, I think, yeah, I was not able to remove the tape all the way, so let's do the same trick. Let's try to reach to the tapes. It's a little hard. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, so I was able to just flip it a little bit, and with the remaining tape I already removed from the other pack, it should be I was able to catch the one inside. And if you heard that, it's coming out. Okay, this one is out. Again, this one doesn't have the logic board in, because I'm just testing on this one. But you don't need to remove the board, but you do need to disconnect it from the battery on board. Okay, in this case I was able to just apply some pressure, and as you can see, this is how the tapes looks inside. These two are already out. These two should be out too. See that tape here? These two should be out too. So the first way start, they still too hard, so there is a lot of tape probably that I didn't remove. Let's try to do it. You see, I am able to see a portion of tape here. I'm just gonna try to grab it with the one I already have on my tool, and let's see if it works. And yes, it worked. Okay, we're almost there on this side, almost there. So just applying a little bit more force, and here's the tape. Wow, that's almost complete in there. So what came out when I tried first? This one, let's try to create a separation from the back. Okay. This one is out too. Whoa, almost all the tape was in there. So wondering again what came out when I first tried. Okay, so all the battery packs now are off, have no tape, so should be able to, maybe need to remove this screw from here. Let's try it. This is a T5, and let's remove it. Yes, that will release the board, and yeah, just like that, the battery is out. Again, on the Apple way, what we normally do is we change the whole thing. We change all this, top case, keyboard, batteries, we change all that. If you wanted to do your own repair, you had to do it on an even harder way, harder than this. This one was a little harder than I expected, but it was easier than the first time that I tried. First time was really painful, as I mentioned before. I had to pretty much use a lot of alcohol to soften the battery, and it was very difficult. This one, yes, with a few difficult moments, but it was really easy. So my question is Apple going the repair friendly way? Is Apple like allowing us, the technician, to now repair their parts like more easier? That's what I'm wondering. I'll be really nice, because to be honest, Apple is difficult. Apple put things really hard. I think it's going easier now. And as you can see, if you're replacing this, make sure that the battery that you get, like if you're doing it this way, first of all, a battery that got good reviews, right? Because again, you will not get a battery like this from Apple normally. If you do, well, nice. You see, this is an OM battery from Apple. Make sure that the one that you got also had the tapes. Make sure it comes with those tapes. I'm linking down the description also, if you don't got those tapes, where you can get them. Well, I hope this have given you a pretty good idea on how to remove battery of MacBook Pros now, like M3, M4, and 5 MacBook Pros. Battery replacement will be way easier than before, and this is really nice. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share to anybody that you think will like this, and I'll see you in the next one.